All right, good morning. Good morning, Predator. Let me do a quick audio check. Let's move it back a little bit and see if that helps. Seems fine. Anyone else get screwed last night on NVIDIA earnings? Bob, I was up like $50,000 on that play, and it failed all the accounts, and Apex just told me to go pound sand. There you go. Good morning, Aaron. Good morning to Mimi. So, yeah. There you go. There you go. Go pound sand. I was copy trading 5 accounts. Of course, they blame it on the copy trader. Oh, when you're using a copier in high volatility, literally we opened back up at 6 and I was still in a position. But it was the copy trader's fault. So, yeah. It's one of those things. It just means I'm not going to be full sending evals any longer on news plays. Just, there's no point in it. It's not worth it. No more full send on the news. Coper, how's it going? Good morning. 2-minute long setup here. I stabbed this morning a couple times on the short, and just, I don't know, didn't trust it enough. In hindsight, obviously, I didn't notice the SMT with the ES. If I'd noticed that, I probably would have been a little less jumpy on moving the stop, but it's all good. What's up, Illuminated? Trading for Science, good morning. So we'll see what we get here. Do we get the push into the 516s? London high up there before open or not? Feels like we do. ES left the data high up there unswept at the 36 area. Feels like we want to go clean that up. We'll see. Hello, Maverick. How many Apex accounts people bought yesterday on Blue based on the sale? Yeah, I mean, trust me, I'm just as annoyed as the next person, because like when you full send something and then it works, you know, they said often in high volatility orders get skipped. Okay. Oh. We have double-checked your account and have confirmed that you did reach the drawdown limit. You had trades open when the NVIDIA earnings news made the market spike. Please remember that during times of high volatility, orders will typically be skipped, and it's extremely easy to blow accounts, especially when trading the full contract limits. Unfortunately, we will not be able to make any account adjustments for this incident, as there were no outages or any issues with your accounts at that time. There you go. Trading for Science, yeah, I didn't really read it, but hello, Jan, how's it going? Good morning. Just one of those things. I mean, like I said, I did respond with like a laughing emoji. And I said, you guys are comical. I was like, I won't be full sending any more evals ever from Apex for any reason. Just not going to do it. It's just not worth it to me. I mean, I can pass them probably at about a 50% rate just trading them on my own, so I'm not going to do it anymore. So, oh, Oh, VIP, no. I'm not smoking anything. I'm actually probably one of the most clean people you've ever met in your life. I don't drink, I don't smoke, never done drugs. So, thank you for the compliment. Oh, what up, Midnight? Yeah, I like trading earnings though, Jan. It's fun. It's fun. No, they told me to go pound sand Midnight. So, yeah, that's right. Trading for science. I mean, you can pass them without having to, but it is fun to kind of just gamble a little bit. It's always a little fun. So, always fun to gamble. We're definitely going to run the 516 here, in my opinion. Yes, fighting above the 5630 is kind of an indication that we should run that. I'm hungry this morning, guys. I'm not eating breakfast. Trying not to eat breakfast. Yeah, it's your fault. Yeah. Zishan, we are gamblers, had it been around, you was going to do that 300K. Uh-oh. Hopefully it would have worked. What up, Bobber? I mean, the only thing is, I would say, is like maybe fading the news might be the play. Let it spike, and then once it starts to push the other way, you can kind of fade it. I used to make that play too, but I don't know. Or either entering the trade, I guess, before the news comes out, which to me is more like long three, short three. I like the higher. I feel like when you camp above and below, you have a higher chance of actually winning. So Kellogg says it's the most important meal of the day. Well, what does Kellogg sell? Uh-oh. Don't gamble the 401k away. What's up, smart Greeks? Yeah, midnight. I mean, that's the thing. I don't like, the thing is, like, the 150 is not a big deal, but, like, it would have, it should have been a pass. Like, if I just directly failed, I wouldn't care. But when it should have been a pass, that's what's frustrating. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at what we got. Max is in there bargain. You got to take it to the cleaners on it. Uh-oh. So 10 o'clock we do have, I think it's 10. Yeah, pending home sales, 10 o'clock. That's really all we got today. 7-year note auction, 1 o'clock. I won't be around for that, so I don't think it'll do much. We'll have to leave very early today, kind of early, probably 11:30, 12-ish. My son is going to take his license exam today. You're a dry cleaner? You think? He dry cleans ladies' panties? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Good morning, Francis. Mancini says, lots of volatility in the ES, but we're in the same spot 24 hours ago. 5630 Magnet. It just touched again for the 21st time. We saw a classic failed breakdown last evening. 5630 was the target. 85 to 65 equals chop. No change. 11 to 15 supports keeps 40. 50, 55 alive. We dipped below 5611. There you go. That's the Mancini information. Black Beauty in the house. Market Frog. Coach Cleats. Sin City. Apex has been rubbing me the wrong way lately. Yeah, I mean, it's annoying. Let's be honest, it's annoying. It took you 2 times to pass? Uh-oh. Well, trading for science, I'm taking him to a small town, a little north of where I live, and they do not make you parallel park in this particular small town. No parallel parks. That's where we took our oldest. So. Going good, Mun. We are going to We're going to wait and see what we get. I would like, my idea today is I'm kind of looking for longs. But in order for me to get longs, I need a manipulation kind of leg lower here. It's kind of what I'm thinking. We got a lot of low resistance when we look at this chart here. I mean, we moved up 300 plus points overnight, number one. Kind of a little trend line here. You got all this here. I mean, so I don't expect all of this to be ran, but maybe some of this, and then we get a long out of it. Or the opposite approach would be like, you know, maybe a sweep of this, and then we could look for a little short. We do currently have an SMT with the ES here, so kind of see what happens. Good morning, Leonard. Evelyn, good morning. The first time as a new driver, you freaked out because of the 18-wheeler was right next to me. Yeah, it's a little nerve-wracking when they get next to you. It doesn't bother me, but yeah. 20 EMA test on the daily. Interesting. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe we push down at open. I might wait for the 10 a.m. news to take a trade after that. Certainly not going to be aggressive like I was yesterday. And if you guys are noticing, we are targeting a bigger move, 70 ticks instead of 40. Same stop loss. The reason is, if we go 70 ticks today and 70 ticks tomorrow, we could still get to payout before the end of the month. I'm going to take the same setups as normal, target 70 ticks. If we get it, we get it. If we don't, we don't. Still going to go to break even when I'm supposed to go to break even. And same thing on fast track. I'm going to target 50 ticks, which is $250. And if we get it, we get it. If we don't, we don't. So Midnight, I don't know anything about that company. No, I don't have a code. I know nothing about that company. I've never heard of that company. They are no longer paying me. I've never heard of them. No, I don't have a code with them anymore. No more, no more. They kicked me out of the group. I'm no longer in the friend group. No longer in there. They said, Methodical, you gots to go. You do not sell enough accounts for us. You have got to go. Guys, I've kind of, I'm going to start trading earn to trade. I talked about this a couple of months ago, and it never came to kind of fruition there, but we will start trading earn to trade. They are going to have a nice little sale starting on the 1st. I think it's 50% off, maybe 60%. I can't remember what it was. 50 or 60%. So we will be trading an earn to trade account starting on the 1st there, the first day of the month, second day of the month technically. I did get a message yesterday from Scott at Fast Track saying that they sent the payment through Wise yesterday. However, I don't have a payment yet in my Wise account from them. So maybe today there will be a payment from Wise. We'll see. But I do like the rules over at Earn to Trade. We'll delve into those a little more. I'll make a video probably Monday, kind of letting you guys know how Earn to Trade works. Potential 1 minute long here, but again, I want to see more of a pullback. This probably plays though. We're holding a previous 2 minute long, so this probably still plays, but so close to open, I don't think I'd take it. But it probably is at least a break even. Break even be right here at the swing, 04. That'd actually be a scale spot too. That's 10 points. We'll see what happens there. Just so close to open here, you couldn't really take that. Plus, we're pretty high up in the leg, but I would imagine that being that close, it at least is a scale and a break even on the runner. Good morning, Andy. Do I still have the Topstep thing floating around on my Streamlabs? I don't even know. Did I take that off? I can't remember if I actually took that off. Oh, you've been at Earn to Trade for 2 years? How you like it, Leonard? I'm assuming if you've been there 2 years, you like it. How's it going, Samuel? All right, here's here's open. We'll look at that later. That'll be your break even and scale. Yep. So we'll see what happens here. Rejection off of the 30 level there on the ES, pretty heavy, back down to the 25 area. I mean, I wouldn't mind this short so much if we had swept the 16. That might not be a bad short. We are way up in premium, even though I'm bullish on the day. Kirian Alexander, welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. Picked up 12. Let's go, Bobber. Taking my hands off the trigger here. We're going to wait. Yesterday we were far too aggressive in our first two trades. I think we took those in the first 4 or 5 minutes and lost $300. So, or lost $500 actually. I think I said 300. But it was 500. So let's kind of wait and see here what we get. Kind of holding the 500 level here for now. ES holding up there at the 25. What up, Treff? Okay, running the London high there. So that held. 19,500s. Let me go back to I'm going to go to the 15-minute chart here. Going to mark out some levels to the upside. Kind of see what happens here. Just going to the moon here right at open. It's not what we kind of wanted, but smash that like button. Let's go. Stay away from the NQ. So we're just kind of pushing here. I'm just waiting. Find a spot to take a trade. So pushing 560s here. I mean, we're only up, almost 100 points off the open there. Yeah, I agree, Trev. I was looking at that 690 area. There's equal highs up there on the smaller time frame as well. Relative equal. So, Max said long. I think he said that. Or maybe he said short. I don't know. I guess somebody pulled into the yard. I could see the shadow go across the wall here. All right. ES approaching those data highs right there, 34.50. The highs up there at 35.75. Yeah, we're getting some fair value gaps. You are correct. Decent sign. Tapping the 93.25. Leaving equal highs? Oh, push through. All right, so ES just ran the data high there. We'll see if we get some sort of pullback now. Because ES ran the data highs there. Tapping that 600 level. Just going straight up at open. Being patient today. Being smart, being patient. So let's see what happens. Yeah, I mean, it's ripping Winter Circle. It has definitely got a ripper in mind right now. The key is to not get FOMO here and try to just chase it. Try not to chase it. Just wait for something obvious, and then we'll go from there. ES kind of pulling back there after running 36s. Pulling back into the 33s. I mean, all the time frames kind of looking the same. Hit your trend line. Um, 30-second short potential. I'd like a decent pullback here, to be honest. I don't know that we get it. What up, Tennessee Rob? Yeah, Jan, it did play. Yeah, Tech T. FOMO is tough. No flush, Mud Bun. No flush. I mean, it's okay, right? We want to pull back. If we can get some sort of pullback here and then look for a long out of that, then I think that would be the best idea. We did just leave equal highs at 610. I think it's reasonable to think that we rerun the 610 here, but it's no real setup here. Buy the dip. Well, we'll see. Did you see that play off yesterday's IBL, though? Did you see that short back here? This wick tagged yesterday's IBL. If you look, there's yesterday's IBL wick. Look at that. So after it tagged that, sold off 95 points this morning. So that played, but just the next day. Optimus Flow? No, I haven't heard of that one. All right, so this is actually good for us. This is kind of what we want. Leave equal highs above. Let's go to our opening candle here. Equilibrium 540s. And we'll see what we get from there. So, see if we can pull back into the 540s. Oh man, I'm really tempted to take this to 610. I think we resweep that 610 there. But I'm waiting. I'm going to wait for my setup. No I think trades today. Only my setup. So, oh no, I'm not going to be a bearish crash dummy. I'm going to be the bullish today. And if we get crashed on, then that's okay too, right? Not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. I don't want to get crashed on, but $9.45 coming up here in 3 or 4 minutes. We'll see what happens. Let's just be patient. Wait for something to yell at us, and we'll take it. The way I have the copier set up today, guys, I've got it set up on 2 different screens, 2 different copiers. So it's the same copier, but 2 different executions. So I've separated Fast Track from Apex, and so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be managing it on 2 different screens here. So it might get a little, I'm going to take the same trade, but on 2 screens. So it might get a little, you know, we'll see how she goes. The only issue with doing that is if it reverses my position or something, it's going to be hard for me to notice because one has a higher target than the other. So, all right, this is like what we want to see here. Let's retest into the 40s. Perfect. Now this, I don't mind if it stays open. See what the stop would be here. As of right now, a little bigger stop than I'm comfortable with, but we'll see. See if maybe we can get a, I mean, with momentum, it shouldn't really matter. Entry, stop to break even. We'll see what we get out of this area. ES back to the 25s here. Bob, this will be a long if we close above the gap. We want to see decent momentum back through the gap. And we got equal highs above at 610. So I'd like this for a long if we get some momentum back through that fair value gap there. Let me check the 30-second chart. Let me really... Elsie Faye, good morning. I'm taking the 1 minute if we get it. I will take the 1 minute if it triggers. The stop is a little wider than I like, but if we have good momentum, it should go quickly. Oh, let's go, Bobber. Let's go. You the man. Awesome. Here's the 945 candle. I'm just kind of watching for now. Yes, holding up there at the 25. Oh, laboring hard to break it. Yeah, I mean, that just means that that gap means something, right? If we test this gap a couple of times, then that means this gap means something. So I'm okay with that. I don't really want to take this on momentum. I'd rather it give me a clean close. Dun, 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 dun. No close there. It looks like this is going to be one where you're going to have to take it on momentum if you take it, probably. Which I'm not a huge fan of. Kind of fighting to get through there. Yeah, the stop's a bit wide, but did not take it on both guys. Didn't have time. I'm moving the stop here. Should go or it shouldn't. All right. All out there on that one, the Apex accounts. I did not take that on fast track. Just didn't. That just spiked too fast. Morning volatility. Morning. It just spiked too fast. That's the only thing with trying to do it twice is that it's so fast that you just can't, right? You just don't have time. So 325, 325. So making back most of the losses from yesterday. We're down 500 on these accounts yesterday. So we're back to within an earshot of getting this to pay out tomorrow. Same thing here. Same thing. That one's a little bit further away, but so none of the rally accounts took that trade. I think we took it on my funded futures. Yeah, 340. And then 2 take profit trader evals. This one and like one of these other ones down here. Maybe. I don't know. One of these. There we go. So yeah, kind of wish I'd gotten it on both, but unfortunately it moved too fast. And if by the time I would have slid over here and hit the buy button, the entry over here would have been above 93, which still would have played quickly. But, you know, nice job, Moses. I mean, we outlined this. This is what we did not do yesterday, right? This is what we did not do. So it's what we did not do yesterday. We didn't wait for our setup. This is our exact setup that we outlined. It's what we were waiting on. And we got it. So yeah, I couldn't jump in at 43. Like you could think you would think that so if you got 43, yeah, you must have took it from the just an OTE schedule or OTE trade there, which is not a bad idea. Let me turn this copy trader off. Just feels bad. Another giveaway today at 11. Let's go. I'm going to volatility. Ugly entry break even. That sucks. Yeah, I mean, I got slipped a little bit too on the market end. I mean, like I went in quick, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. But that's the thing. When this thing starts trying to break this, like someone mentioned, it was having a hard time getting through that. That just means this gap means something. And that when we finally get the push through, we're really going to get the push through. And that's what we got. So as far as the next setup goes, we do still have this here. And I might take this on my fast track accounts. If we get the trigger, it'll be kind of annoying if it fails, just because the other one worked. But we'll see if we can get the win out of that. We want to see this inverse kind of hold here. I mean, I guess it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world for it to sweep this low, but then I don't know. I probably should have just went ahead and entered it on both like the original plan, but man, that would have been a little bit of butt clenching there if I would have did both. So there's the close below. You feel the 1 hour fair value gap from yesterday? I don't know, Anthony. I still think we go higher, but that's just my opinion. You could be right, though. You could be right. Push back up here. ES back to the 25 here. Probably kind of a turn down area from there if it holds. You want to see 25 hold if it's going to continue to move down here. All right, pushing through there. We are in the macro time here as well. ES reclaiming the 25 pretty strong here. Macro time is going to be the last 10 minutes of the hour and the first 10 minutes. So from 9:50 to 10:10, 10:50 to 11:10, so on and so forth. Here's the thing. I am bullish, but we do have equal lows here. And if we hold this gap and then we push back, let's delete some of this. Let's get some of this cleaned up here. If we hold this gap and then we start pushing back down, then you'd probably be pretty certain that we're going to take out the 37 level. It's not really my setup, unfortunately, though. Play entry. Wow. What was that? What was that? Anybody know? What in the world is that? Wow. Yeah, that's I have no idea what that was. What in the world was that? How much do I make on average when 100 people are watching? Not much, Wiz. I share my amounts at the end of the month. It's about $300 a month in actual YouTube revenue. I'm assuming that's what you mean. Heading for the 1 hour 200. Where's the 1 hour 200 at, Trader on Tilt? So news is coming up here. What? 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 2.5. $6.95. Yeah, I got 690 marked out up there. There's relative equal highs up there at 690. Yeah, no problem, Wiz. Hmm. 690's on deck here. ES approaching the 40 right there. News here, 90, little whatever, 90 seconds. It's 2-star news. I don't expect much from it, but we'll see. Well, winner circle, there's always, there's always longs and short plays, right? It's just like one's going to work easier than the other sometimes. If you're in a very bullish market, you can still short, but it just isn't, like I said, you're probably going to have more winners long than you will short, that sort of thing. But we'll see. All right. Well, let's see here. About to hit the top of the hour. $20 seconds here. So we get a little pullback. If we don't, then it just runs. Yeah, there it goes. You got to pull back into the 60s maybe. Oh. You made too much on your 15K. Uh-oh. Holding the 62 there. Trying to hold the pivot there. ES above the 40. What is going on? I don't know. Kind of holding up here at the 56. How's it going, Bassett? Woo, look at that pullback. Pullback for us here. It's got a little pullback going. Possible 30-second long setup out of this. Just scalp the 15-minute. Let's go. Thanks, AE. Bassett, depends on how today is. I think we're probably red on the week slightly, I guess. I don't remember what happened Monday, Tuesday. Probably red. I don't know, though. Might be green. Not sure. We might be green. I don't know. How big is this gap? Oh, that's actually not bad. It looks smaller. I thought it was smaller. I guess we were zoomed out too much. Pending home sales missed by a lot. Not shocking. Yeah, we'll see Takamura. It very well could. It very well could. So a little pullback here. ES at the 40. Let's see if it holds there. (10:04 a.m.) You like to get this inverse in the next minute or so here. Minute or two before 10:10. We like to get this inverse. dun, 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 dun. Looks like a decent short. I mean, maybe Bassett. It's probably what a lot of people are thinking. We still have those equal highs up above there around the 90 area, though. All right, Takamura, appreciate you. Dave, you would use Wise. All I got to do is use Wise, sign up for Wise, select credit card option. We'll see. We'll see. So still pulling back here. See if it can rip here. Can we go? Can we go? Just kind of pulling back. Not really much going on here. It's trying to go, but it's not quite getting there yet. I'm about to change my setup a little bit. Got to change it a little bit here. The bar's in the way. Oh, goodness. Yes, hold up here at the 40. Holding up at the 40. Oh, this is the day to blow accounts. If you're careful, Alfred, you should be okay. I wish that I was done, to be honest with you. I wish that I was done. We're just holding up here, just waiting. Not much to do. Like I said, we kind of wanted to see that inverse head by 1010, and it's not doing it. So it did not do it. We still have those equal lows down there, 537, though. They're interesting. That dog is dying. Yeah, he's over there drinking. No, I'm not full porting anything midnight. No more. No more. No more. He said, "Who is talking about me?" I hear you. I hear you talking about me. Yeah, I got the mic turned up so high apparently that you can just hear everything. I could probably make some adjustments to it. Could probably make some adjustments to it. Holding up here at the 97, 95 area. If we kind of close below 77, we should probably. But especially if you close back below here, you're kind of putting in an OB as well. Even though I'm still bullish, it still kind of makes sense for us to clear out that 37 area. $15 points from 700, yeah. Right, that's good. That's movement. That's for sure movement. Would have been nice to have like a long setup out of this pullback here, but we don't have it. So we do not have it. All right. Today's game. Oh. Was watching, I guess the game is not starting until later today. If you guys haven't already hit the like button for me, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. All right, so I think we just got paid on Rise from Fast Track. Just got an email from them saying that we got paid. So let's withdraw our money into our bank account. We don't leave it sitting there. Confirm. Security key. I'll have to do it on here because I got the security key saved. Is it Rise or Wise? It's Rise, right? Or is it Wise? I don't even know. It's Rise. Rise works. Oh, yeah, I got both. Let's sign in up here and get our payment. We want our payment. You just have to do your know your customer thing through Rise Works. So it's a picture of your ID. You got to do like a selfie. Excuse me. You got to do like a selfie for them. Withdraw. All right, let's do it again. Confirm. If you're ugly, they deny you. Uh-oh. Ask you how you know. How do you know? Professional service agreement. Well, still can't sign it because they haven't signed it. So anyways, we got paid there. Just trying to make sure there's nothing that you guys can't see. I'll show you right there. 2682. 2682. Paid from Fast Track. So there you go. They denied you. Oh no. I doubt it. Rise is for payouts, Wise is for payments, I guess. Yeah. I guess you can pay with Rise too, probably. Because Rise has crypto and all that. Good morning, Janelle. All right, this is an interesting spot. Maxie, come on. NVIDIA pulling back. I mean, I think we sell to 37. It's really hard for me to take an entry here, though. Just because it's not really a setup. So we'll see. Still no close below quite yet. There's the close below. Now you should see acceleration here if it's going to go to 37 area. You should probably see some acceleration, which we are not getting so far. There we go. There we go. So it seems like I should have taken that. You know, that's how that works, right? You don't take it, it goes. You take it, it doesn't go. No, I don't know that I don't think I have good luck. I don't think I do. Still looking for a spot for Fast Track to take a trade. We took that, swept that liquidity there. Potential 30-second long setup out of this, though. I actually don't hate it. See if this pushes back up still. Yes, bouncing off the 30 once again as well. I like that we're delivering from a gap here. I'm going to take this 30-second long. If we get a trigger out of here, I'll take it. Watching the 30-second chart here. Oh, no close above. All right, let's see what happens here. Still not doing anything. I should load up Fast Track. Let me see if I can get it, if I got time to get it loaded up. All right. I'm going to load this up here so we can watch this together here. So you guys can see me execute this. Good morning, Robert. Elite Trader funding is a joke. No more daily loss limit. Yeah. They want you to pago for it. They want you to pay. Initial balance sets in 8 minutes. So if Nasdaq sweeps this low and ES does not, we'll have a bullish SMT to go along with this. We kind of be like a manipulation leg there. Didn't quite sweep the low though. Let's see here. Maxi, oh my goodness. He runs in there and sees, just starts whining. All right, I'm in. Come on, don't start pulling back on me now. Come on. All right, now I'm going break even. Let's go. What up, Spy Girl? Hey, Maxie. You mother trucker, man. This thing just, oh, you better not have done me dirty. Oh, this thing just entered me back into another trade, guys. You piece of boy. Fuck. Oh my gosh. Guys, oh my gosh. This thing entered me in a short. See, this happens when I move my stop up. I guess I should not have moved my stop up because, like, as soon as it popped into 600, it entered me in. I don't know what it did, but it cost me a lot of profits here. So I guess I should not have moved my stop. I should have just set it at break even and let it hit the 600. God dang it. We basically got no profit out of that. How? $45 on a couple of accounts. I mean, and that was a big winner. $105 on some down here. Yeah, so some at the leader accounts at the bottom have like 105. $30. I mean, like, what is going on? How? Dude, that was a 17-point winner. Well, I don't know, because if it entered me short at 600, then it should have given me more profit because it pulled back. Unless I closed, I mean, like, I only closed it out for 2 or 3 point loser. I don't know. I shouldn't have moved my stop. I went for the bigger winner there. I went for 120 ticks. I don't know if you guys saw that. I started to kick myself because we had already went 10 points, which is normally what I'm taking. And we pulled back and then we went. I should have just moved my stop to break even because of the copier and just trusted my instincts that we were going to be able to get the 600. A little bit annoying there, but it is what it is. What can you do? All right. Let's switch back over to the My Funded Futures one. I mean, it's not, I'm not a big deal. Not a big deal there. I mean, you know, a win's a win at the end of the day. It's fine. Yes, I just got paid, crypto. Just got paid. Yeah, that's the thing, Quan. I agree. It happened to you some weeks ago. Seems to lose orders. Yeah, I don't. So that's what it is. So, like, by putting the bracket orders on, it would help that, because the way I normally would do it is I would place the orders. I wouldn't even put the stop in. I would just place the orders as I needed them. So I'm like, okay, this is my target, boom. This is my stop, boom. And I would place them on the chart after I entered the trade. But I think by putting the ticks in here, it kind of defines the risk for me. So it's easier for me to see how many points I'm risking, if you see what I'm saying. It's easier for me to see that way. So I'm not mad about it. I think it's fine, but that should have been like a $350 winner. I got paid through Rise Crypto. I literally just got it minutes ago. I'll show you. I don't know if I can show you the email here. Let's see. Oh, also, let's look and see. Let's see if you can see this. There shouldn't be anything on here you can't see. Let me turn this on. Do I even have the camera on? Did I ever turn it back on? I did. So as you can see the email right there. Got paid by Rise. $26.82. So. Oh, but we got a response email from Let's see. Let's read the request. It says, I can assure you that there were no outages. I encourage you to review the NQ chart spikes at the NVIDIA earnings news and check the volume spike at the time. Dude, nobody was saying that there wasn't NVIDIA earnings. That was why we were trading that. Literally. That was the reason we were trading it. They act like they're talking to an idiot, right? Like they're talking to somebody. Pushing back up here. I mean, this thing might hit the 90s, guy. It might hit the 90. We'll see. We shall see. 10:30 a.m. ES pushing the 48s here. We do have initial balance set. I mean, we could maybe take an initial balance play. Here's the thing. This account here, like, I thought about scalping this myself. Like, I thought about taking some scalps on it because I'm only $220 away. $220 away from payout there. And the other accounts, we are like, if we had did 250 today, 250 tomorrow, we would have gotten payout on some of these other ones. You could see because we're right there at $500 away, but unfortunately we didn't. And I'm okay with that. Like at the end of the day, not going to sweat it. Not going to sweat it there. Now these, I was trying to get these to the 5-day payout. So I might try to scalp a few more on those. And if I don't get them, then I don't worry about it. But so I did copy cross. Some of them got $100. Most of them got between $30 and $50. And then of course we made $300 and something on our Apex accounts. So like theoretically this one, if we have a W trade tomorrow, we should get this one to pay out. If we have a W trade tomorrow on the fast track account, so that's 2 accounts tomorrow that we could get to pay out, which would be an extra $37.50 on this month's payouts. So that would put us at what, like $37.50, almost $9,000 for the month if we can get there. Yes, you can pass MFF in one day, My Funded Futures. So if we get two more payouts, we'll be close to 9K on the month. If we don't, then what does that just mean? That just means that like very early on next month, we're going to have probably 10 or 12K in payouts already. So either way, not such a bad thing. So we'll see. I don't know how much more I'll be doing of pushing the button. If we do, it'll just be on this one funded account here. I don't think I'm going to take any more fast track trades. So I mean, it's always nice when you outline a trade. It works. It goes in your favor. It does exactly what you want it to do. The only thing I would say about it is, you know, man, 17 points I should have had there. I mean, I just like that setup. We swept those equal lows. I mean, to me, this is an A+ setup. We're delivering from a fair value gap. We swept equal lows. Like, if I just waited for this every single day, if we just waited for this exact setup, which you get usually once or twice a day, then the probability of my trades, you know, the win percentage would be much higher. And we would put ourselves through less stress. But unfortunately, the human mind doesn't always do what it knows is best. It knows this is best. And then it still sees setups like it saw yesterday where it's like, oh, this should do this. I think it will do this. And then you do something different. So ES already pushing above IBL or IBH here. This is interesting. I think that means there's probably a little bit higher probability that we reject this area, but we still got the 690s up here. You could maybe get a little pullback, retest, and then go again, because the market is not really showing the power today, even though this is a big move. I mean, like, that's 100 moves up, 100 points up, but just saying. On Bulenox, if you lose 200 and on the next trade you make 200, is the trailing drawdown affected? No. Your trailing drawdown does not move on a loss. So, or you move closer to the drawdown, it doesn't move closer to you. So if you lose 200, you move 200 closer to the drawdown, and then you make 200, you now move 200 away from the drawdown. So you're back to where you started. So, yeah, I try not to bump the contracts at all, pedal pusher. Like, I was considering 2 contracts on that 30-second long. I really was. I was considering 2 contracts in a shorter target. But I was like, no, let's just go for a larger target with just the same size. I think that makes more sense. And then, I don't know. I knew it was going to hit 600. I felt like it was going to hit it. And then I don't know. I trailed it too tight there. It pulled back, tagged me, and went. So I should have just let it go for the full target. So it will be a little bit of a shorter stream today. Again, my son is going for his driver's license test today. I got to go by the school and get him a parking permit and things like that. So don't want to be rushed. I like my funded futures too, Midnight. I like it a lot. So I like it a lot. Yeah, because like, this is one of the things, like these accounts, like I could go for maybe a $380 winner tomorrow on these and try to get those to pay out, but like, why? Right? There's no point in it. These are still about 1,000 away after my $500 loss yesterday. This does put us green on the week though. But I got this My Funded Futures account. I forgot, I didn't even mention this to you guys yesterday. Where's that? This one was linked yesterday as well. So unfortunately, we're in drawdown on it, but I just got it linked and we're just going to let it do its thing. If we get it there, we get it there. If we don't, we don't. Yes, we do have an SMT. ES has already ran the high. This is a good bounce area here, though. If the ES holds IBH here, we could continue higher. You kind of would like to see ES retest the 40, potentially, and then push up. Oh, he's doing it today. Yeah, Evelyn, my son has a friend that's doing it today, too. What's going on, Organa? How you doing there? We're doing good today, Organa. We're green, like 325 on 5 accounts, 6, 7 accounts, 8 accounts, 9 accounts. And then we're up 100 on 4 fundeds, and then somewhere between like $40 and $50 on the other 12. So 12 or 13, I don't even know. So we're green. We're green across the board. Can't complain. Wiping out the $500, almost wiping out the full $500 from yesterday that we lost on the the Apex accounts there. So I feel okay about where we're at. Like, one good green trade tomorrow and we'll be at payout on 2 accounts. Otherwise, So ES is bouncing off IBH there. Pretty good chance that this thing continues higher there. We shall see. We get through this fair value gap here, we should just go. Close above there, I think the 90s would be in play for sure. Equal highs on the 4-hour. Yeah, I think the 90s. There's the 4-hour, you have a lot of equal highs up there at the 90. I think 92, 93 area. I just marked out the 90. ES losing the IBH here. Not a good look for the bulls. Not a good look for the bulls. We're kind of generating some trendline liquidity here as well. Again, I don't hate this pullback. We talked about this. I don't hate a pullback here. I still think we go here. When we go there, I have no idea. Maybe during the 1050 to 1110. We'll see. See how much easier it would have been if we could have just copied right here on this one, the 17, 18 point winner that we took this morning. If we could have just copied all the accounts there, that would have been so much easier. One and done, which is what I like to do. One and done just would have been easier. If we had a copier that was more reliable, then maybe I would. There's just no way. I can't link 30 accounts on the copier and pray that it works. I just can't. So I've got like 10 on one and 20 on the other. Even the one that has 20 on it, like, that's too many. So it's too many. That's why I said, like, I don't really want to pick up any more accounts. It's just, there's just too many accounts right now. I have too many. So you don't really need any more. Then you got the 20 fast tracks, 6 Apex, 1 Bulenox, which, by the way, I got to send them a message because my funded account disappeared off my Bulenox dashboard. And then 2 my funded futures and 2 take private traders. Too many accounts. But I need to, let me see. Let me disconnect Bulenox. Let's see if the Bulenox is back yet. It disappeared this morning. I don't know where it went. I mean, I didn't blow it. We did hit the daily loss limit on yesterday, but that's not blowing the account. Yeah, it's still gone. I don't know where it is. I'll send them a help ticket. Find out what happened to it. All right, here you go. So if this closes above here, we should see acceleration in the IBH. There's the close above. Let's see if we get some acceleration through this pivot at 62. Yeah, they're all rallies, Tech T. All rallies. The rallies to me are just the easiest to get to pay out, so that's why I went with those. You're 1,000 down in your rally, but the pump saved you. Let's go. Be very careful, Blazing. Let's not get down 1,000 again. Didn't really get any acceleration there. That's interesting. I'm trading minis. 1 mini Tech T. That's why the butt cheek kind of clinches up on it. When you enter the trade. That's weird, LA. I'm not sure. I have had that happen before, and I sent them a ticket, and they fixed it right away within like 30 minutes. Let me go ahead and send them a ticket while we're thinking about it. My funded account. Oh, let me send them a ticket here. I don't even know what my funded account, I don't even know what the account number is. Can't really put the account number on there. Yeah, Tech T, I think micros makes the most sense just with my mentality and using the copy trader. Very, very hard to use micros. Very hard to use micros for that. for me. Fred, good morning. Guys, remember Bulenox 90% off. And also Fast Track Trading, the FTT wedding _wedding with the link. Let's post the link. Will end on Friday at midnight. So I think it's Friday, right? Let's post the link. But if you're interested in trying out Fast Track, they are direct to funded. You pay $90 right now for a 25K account. I've already taken out a little over $10,000 in about 6 weeks from them. So I would say, you know, they are a new company. Only risk what you're willing to lose. That's what I would say with them. So I think they're fine, but I'm not going to sit here and say that, like any company could be fine today, not fine tomorrow. You never know. So only risk what you're willing to invest and lose in it. I'm playing with house money. So my 20 accounts are paid for by Fast Track. So I'm paying with house money. It is on sale, Sam. FTT _wedding with the link in the top of the chat there. That's good through tomorrow. Again, $90 all in for a 25K account. You've got, and it's an end of day drawdown. You've only got to make $1,250 to get to payout. You can do that over 10 days or over 5 days. It's up to you. I usually just go for the 10-day one. That's what I've been doing. 20% consistency rule. A lot of people get tripped up on the 20% consistency rule, guys. It's not that big a deal. If you're someone who makes $600 a day, that's your average target. Even though 600 is more than 20% of 1250, there's no cap on the amount of profit that you can actually make. So if you average 600 a day, just average 600 a day. That just means that you're going to need to get your profit target higher. You won't take a payout at 1250. You take a payout at, in this scenario, you would take 600 and divide it by 0.2. And that means you need to make $3,000 before you take a payout. Still keeps you within the 20%. And then once you took the $1,500 payout, you would still have $1,500 sitting there in drawdown that you can use. Or you could just simply flip a micro for the next 10 days and then take the next $1,500 out. So, but that's kind of how it works. A lot of people are kind of a little confused with the consistency rule or whatever. So I just figured I'd explain it right there. How do you keep track of all these accounts? No, I don't, Blazing. It's just mental. It's just up here. Now I do. I guess that's kind of wrong, Blazing. I guess that's kind of wrong. Let's be honest. So I have this book here, and it is just, woo! It is just, So I keep track of everything, but it's not like, I don't feel like, I don't know. It's just something I do every day anyway, so I don't feel like it's like a big deal. So, yeah, me too, crypto. Me too. No, it's already been updated, Blazing. So, oh, look at that. There it is. I update it when I request the payout, Blazing. I don't update it when I get paid because I've never been denied a payout. I don't break the rules. So for that reason, I update it when I request the payout. Well, that hit the sixth. Where were we? We were in on that trade. We got in at 70. I mean, we left a few dollars on the table there. Only went 122 points. That would be the case. One day, One day we are going to smash one of these trades like this. We're going to smash one. Yeah, midnight. You can have as many as you want. They'll just be waiting there for you. They will just be waiting there. Nice little 16-point rip back down off of IBH there. Here's the thing. I'm bullish on the day, but I was bullish to 690s. I mean, like, even if we got this, I don't know if I'm going to take it. I think we're more likely to retest this and start pulling back. I think the short might make more sense here than the long. That's just my opinion. I think the short off IBH today makes a little more sense, but maybe not. Bullish to 740? Maybe. I don't have anything marked out to the upside, so that's kind of like, it's one of those things like when your target hits, you should really be done for the day. You know what I mean? We are in the macro time here as well. You notice, macro time, we run the 690. Oh, no problem, Midnight. That's what we're here for. You guys support the channel by using my code. I'll answer any and all question that you got. I'm never going to be the person who is like, go to the FAQ. Go look it up yourself. Google's your friend. I'm never going to be that person. So, yeah, that's what I told you. Nice. Nice job, LA. Got it done quickly over there at the support. Let's go. Like I said, I just don't love it. Like after sweeping those equal highs, I think a short off IBH makes a lot more sense here. One more push to 700. It might be. I mean, we might. I'm just saying, only thing I was saying is like, I think, I mean, like you can see it played out there, what, 12 points, 10 points. You could have got 10 points off there twice, but ES is at a 54. Let's kind of see what Mancini says. Yeah, Crypto Panda. I'm like, yeah, there are people that say that. I'm like, what? And it always confuses me. I'm like, what? Like, the person's watching your channel to support you, and you can't answer a simple question. The amount of time that it takes you to say, go pound sand, go look it up on Google, you could have just answered the question. So Mancini says he gave two targets this morning, 5640 and 5654. We just tagged 5650. We have now done the full range round trip, 85 to 64. Is the flag as posted for days. Failed breakdown of support yesterday, now at resistance. Lock in partials here. Leave runners. So he tends to agree. We're at resistance. We could pull back. I think we dump here. That's just kind of the feeling that I have. I think we pull back. It just, after we swept the 90s, I don't see, like, we could continue up, obviously, after the fact, but, like, I don't know. I'm just talking about in terms of the IBH play. Normally, I'd be looking for a long off the IBH push through, But today, I don't know that we get it. Maybe later on, after some sort of pullback here, then maybe we continue to push higher. We'll see. I'm not playing anything for the short, Frank. If you were going to get short, I would have shorted IBH, me personally. But if you're looking at it from a fair value gap and inverse perspective, then you would play this one here. That should be about 10 or 12 points. That's 10 points ish. But to me, Frank, you should be done for the day. Let's think about it. Should you be done on the day? 100-point winner here. I mean, like, look at all these winners that have played out. Winner, winner, winner. Like, why should you be taking this? Look at this thing. Dun, 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 dun. Thanks, Midnight. Appreciate you. Yeah, you should already be done for the day, unless you shorted IBH there. But you know, we said it. We like the IBH short better than the long, and you see what we got there. 50 points. Now, if this closes below this, then a lot of this should be ran. Maybe this wick down here would make sense, but ES is testing IBH now, so we're kind of at a key level. So if ES holds IBH, then maybe we push back up. But yeah, we did good today, Fred. We are up 325 on like 8 or 9 accounts, and then we're up 100 on 3, and then like $30 to $50 on the other 12 or 13 or whatever it is. So pretty good day. Now think about, did we leave equal highs here? I guess we did. Are those equal? I can't tell. 83.25. Nope. Nope. No, those are not equal. So there is a 30-second potential long, but I'm not taking that. It is delivering from this gap. Awfully high in the leg. There's nothing else up here that I see that needs to be cleared out. So I would expect this thing still to hold, but who knows? It could still push up. ES did hold IBH there. Bounced right off of it. See if it reclaims the 50 and goes. Might create a little 1-minute bearish order block here. Close back below that 30 level. Let's see if the ES makes it through IBH this time. About to retest it. Yeah. That was a nice one, Jan. I am done for the day, so I didn't take it. I kind of... yesterday, what did I do yesterday afternoon? I was not done for the day. Should have been done for the day, up $318 on my Bulenox funded account, and we ended up, should have just been on the eval, and we ended up pressing the button on the funded account, and we lost $1,100. So, trading the power hour. So yeah, today we're not going to make we're not going to make the same mistake today. All right, if you guys haven't already, hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. We do stream live every day, 9:15 a.m. Again, I'll be dropping a video probably Monday on Earn to Trade, just breaking down their rules, and we'll be trading an Earn to Trade account next week, trying to get that thing defunded. If you guys are interested in supporting the channel, again, the Fast Track Trading sale ends tomorrow, 49% off. FTT_wedding. Use the link at the top of the chat there. That's the best direct to funded deal right now. Somebody did send me, I can't remember who it was. They sent me something about another place I might check out. We'll see. NVIDIA results. Yeah, they were bad, Fred. But of course, we still have the 90% off on Bulenox, the 80% off on Topstep. Oh my gosh, APEX, the 80% off on APEX, and the 50% off on Take Profit Trader. $76 for all in for the My Funded Futures account is a really good deal. And that's it, guys. We will be back tomorrow at 9:15 a.m. to see if we can't end the month with a couple of payouts. And if we can't, do we care? We don't care. We'll just get them next month. Oh boy, you're just joining us as we're leaving. My son has taken his driver's test today, so I got to get out of here. But anyway, guys, trade safe. If you're green, walk away. No need to do anything crazy today. We'll see you tomorrow.